You may have noticed that Cedar Valley Church went dark yesterday on social media. Hashtag Blackout Tuesday. This was done to align ourselves with those who believe that all people should be treated equally, that all people are precious image bearers of the one who created them and loves them. We joined an international peaceful online protest in support of these values. I'm grieved, as I'm sure you are, by what I am seeing happening south of our border. Racially motivated violence, the forced dispersion of peaceful protesters, looting and theft and more. I grieve for the Floyd family and friends of the Floyd family. I grieve for America, especially those who live in Minneapolis and area. This is not an American problem, though. This is a people problem, what the Bible calls sin. And I know it's not popular to talk about sin, but sin where sin is understood as anything that we say or we don't say, do or we don't do, that is the opposite. That is in opposition of what is good and what is life-giving. And this problem, this sin problem, is only solved through forgiveness. Admitting that we sin, asking forgiveness, making way for healing and restoration. This is what Jesus offers our world. This is what we need to offer each other. This is difficult to do, though, isn't it? And there are circumstances where it might not be possible to do so, but I'm convinced that forgiveness is way better. It is the better way than retaliation and quid pro quo and bitterness and resentment, escalated violence, even if sometimes we don't get forgiveness right and it makes us look like hypocrites. The book of Psalms, as we've been exploring at Cedar Valley Church, is filled with laments, prayers of pain and confusion and anger about how difficult things are and what's wrong with this world, and asking God to do something about it. Well, He has. God has offered us forgiveness through Jesus Christ to heal and restore our relationship with the God who made us and loves us. This is our model for those who call themselves Christians, to forgive and to ask for forgiveness because we are forgiven. It's easy to black out our Facebook and Instagram pages. It's much harder to treat everybody equally and with respect. And when we don't, to ask their forgiveness and to know their stories, to know them as people. The brutal death of Mr. George Floyd and the aftermath of his death is a social smelling salt for all of us. It forces us to examine our own bigotry, our own racism, our own prejudices, and to ask for forgiveness. So that's where I'll leave this. Whose forgiveness do you need today? Who do you need to forgive today? And picture someone here then. Who is someone you need to treat better today than you have? Because hashtag Blackout Tuesday is good, but it means nothing if we don't treat people with respect on Wednesday.